Hey guys, welcome to the latest edition of the Muir Reflection. John from the John Muir Show here. And just the other day, you had the head man at Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, talking about how his platform, his social media site, is not going to be censoring any politicians going forward. Are we supposed to believe that? Like, are we supposed to say, oh, yes, Mark, yep, 100%, Facebook not going to censor everyone, we totally believe you. Like, are we supposed to do that after Facebook in the past has claimed that, oh, it's going to be totally objective, that it's a site that's there for all political viewpoints to be heard, only to go on and censor various politicians whom Mark Zuckerberg and his fellow Facebook executives do not like, whose opinions they do not agree with. I mean, this stuff has actually happened in the past, whether it be Facebook, whether it be Twitter, Google's involved as well. We've seen a lot of these Silicon Valley giants running around claiming that, oh, yep, we're here for all political viewpoints to be heard. Regardless your politics, you've got a voice when you go on Facebook, Twitter, Google, whatever the case may be. But it's turned out that those claims were not actually true. I mean, we have seen various conservative politicians getting blacklisted on these sites like Facebook and Twitter, where you go to try and search for their accounts and you can't find the accounts, or it's incredibly difficult to find the accounts because Facebook, Twitter, the powers that be at these social media companies don't want you to be able to find their accounts because they don't want you to be able to hear these conservative politicians' conservative views. It's happened to Jim Jordan, Mark Meadows, Devin Nunes. You've had some of the top conservatives on Capitol Hill getting silenced or getting essentially hidden on these social media sites just because the Mark Zuckerbergs of the world don't agree with what it is that those politicians have to say. So now all of a sudden, after Facebook has done that in the past, claimed to be objective, but then silenced politicians and political views of which they don't approve. Now we're supposed to believe Zuckerberg when he claims, oh yeah, but going forward, there's going to be no silencing of any politicians. You failed on that one in the past, Mark, you and your buddies. And we're not expecting that you're going to do anything but fail to keep this promise either. See, it's just so incredibly frustrating that this is going on. And the big problem here is that you have Facebook and Twitter, you have these social media platforms telling users and potential users, we're the site that's here for all political viewpoints to be heard. I mean, you are lying to the people who use your site and the people who are considering entering into an online agreement to use your site. You're lying to those individuals because in reality, we've seen that, yes, Facebook, Twitter, these Silicon Valley companies, these social media companies, they are there to pick winners and losers based on their company leadership's personal political preferences. So that's the problem. You are lying to people who are entering into this online contract to use your site. That's the big problem that we have here. It's that these companies are not being upfront with users and potential users. I mean, it's just like CNN. CNN all the time runs around claiming that we're the subjective news network, and yeah, we're just all about the news. And everyone you see on our station 5 nights a week, yeah, they're all news anchors. They're not opinion hosts. When it's so abundantly clear that people like Anderson Cooper and Chris Cuomo are nothing more than opinion hosts. Really poor opinion hosts at that. But, you know, if CNN would just be honest and say, yeah, you know what, we're a left-wing company. We're here to promote the Democrat Party, promote its ideas, promote its politicians. Hey, look, I could respect that. At least you're being honest with the people who are tuning into your network. But when you go lying to them, that's when I have a problem because you're being totally disingenuous with the people with who you're working. It's the same thing that's happening with Facebook and Twitter. If they would just be upfront, if they would just say, hey, look, when you come and use our sites, when you agree to be on Facebook, you're going to get a bunch of pro-Democrat Party stuff thrown at you, and conservative points of view and conservative politicians are going to be censored when we feel like censoring. Hey, I can respect that because at least you're being upfront with people when they decide whether or not they want to sign up to use your service. But hey, they're not being honest. Facebook, Twitter, Google, they have not been honest with people for the longest time now, and it's about time something gets done. One of two things. Either, like I said, just start being honest with people and say that, yep, we're pro-Democrat, anti-Republican, and we might censor based off of those political views, or actually start living up to your promises and actually start ensuring that your sites like Facebook are there for all political viewpoints, all politicians, all political parties to be heard equally. It's one or the other, your choice, Zuckerberg, but we cannot continue with this crappy status quo that you and your Silicon Valley buddies have put in place. That's all the time that we have for today. John Muir Show each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.